What if everything you know about reality is happening inside a dream, not a human dream, not a metaphor, a cosmic dream? Imagine that the stars above you, the ground beneath your feet, the past you remember, and even the thoughts inside your mind are all part of a vast, living imagination. What if the entire universe exists inside the mind of something far greater than us? This idea might sound like science fiction, but thousands of years ago, ancient Indian philosophers described the universe in exactly this way, not as a machine, not as an accident, but as a dream of a sleeping god. Across centuries of Indian thought, one powerful image appears again and again. A vast cosmic ocean stretching endlessly into darkness. Floating upon that ocean is a giant serpent called Ananta. The serpent coils endlessly, representing infinity and time itself, and resting upon that serpent is Vishnu, the preserver of the universe. Vishnu is asleep, but this is no ordinary sleep. From his navel grows a golden lotus flower, and from that lotus emerges a new being, Brahma, the creator. Brahma opens his eyes for the first time and looks around. There are no stars, no planets, no sky. So Brahma begins to create. He speaks, and with every word, reality begins to take shape. Stars ignite, mountains rise, rivers carve through empty land. Life begins. The universe unfolds like a story being written. But here's the strange part. According to this ancient idea, the entire universe exists inside Vishnu's dream. When Vishnu wakes up, the universe disappears. Ancient philosophers took these ideas very seriously. They believed the universe might not be as solid as it appears. They called the world Maya. Maya does not mean illusion in the sense of something fake. Instead, it means appearance, something that feels real while it is happening, like a dream. But when you woke up, you realized that the entire world had been created inside your mind. The dream had structure, had rules, but the dream model suggests the opposite. What if consciousness came first? What if matter appears inside consciousness rather than the other way around? In Vedanta philosophy, the ultimate reality is called Brahman. Brahman is pure awareness. Everything that exists is an expression of that awareness. But modern physics tells a stranger story. At the deepest levels of reality, matter behaves less like solid objects and more like patterns of information. Another idea called the holographic principle suggests that the entire three-dimensional universe might actually emerge from information stored on a distant boundary. In certain experiments, particles behave differently depending on how they are measured. Observation seems to play a role in determining outcomes, and modern neuroscience has discovered something remarkable. Attention training actually changes the brain. Meditation can alter neural networks involved in perception, so let's try something simple right now. Close your eyes, take a slow breath in and slowly breathe out. Open your eyes, look around the room. Did anything change? Colors feel brighter. Thoughts slow down. Tension softens. Maybe the universe is not a cold mechanical machine. Maybe it is something more like a story or a dream. In the next episode, we will explore another question. What if the universe is not only dreamlike, but actually a simulation? If you want to see that video, write simulation in the comments. And if this idea made you question reality, the experiment has already begun. At the beginning of existence, the universe was silent. There were no stars burning in distant skies, no galaxies spinning slowly through space, no planets orbiting distant suns, no light, no sound, no movement, only darkness. But even the word darkness cannot fully describe that moment, because darkness normally exists inside space. Yet in this moment, even space itself did not exist. There was no direction, no up, no down, no past, no future. Only a vast and mysterious stillness. Ancient Hindu scriptures describe this moment as the time before creation, a moment when the universe existed only as pure potential. Everything that would ever exist already existed in a hidden form. Every star, every galaxy, every planet, every living creature, all of it was waiting silently. And surrounding this silent reality, there existed something incredible, an endless cosmic ocean. Not an ocean like the seas on Earth, not made of ordinary water. This was a symbolic ocean of existence itself. Ancient sages called it Kshara Sagara, the cosmic ocean of creation. Its waters stretched across infinity. No shores, no horizon, no boundaries. The surface was perfectly calm. No waves, no storms, no movement, just an endless mirror of silence. The silence here was deeper than anything we can imagine, because at this moment, time itself had not yet begun. Without time, nothing moves, nothing changes, nothing grows. And yet something already existed within this cosmic ocean, a presence, a consciousness older than the universe itself. Ancient texts give this presence a name, Narayan, the eternal source of existence, the cosmic consciousness from which the universe emerges. Narayan floated peacefully upon the silent waters. The universe had not yet awakened, creation had not yet begun, but Narayan was already there. Ancient sages did not describe Narayan as a king sitting on a throne. They described him as something far deeper, the infinite awareness behind existence. The consciousness that holds the universe together, everything that would ever exist, every atom, every star, every galaxy, every world, all of it existed within Narayan, hidden, unmanifest, waiting, like a seed resting in the soil before it grows into a tree. Inside that tiny seed already exists the entire future tree. The branches, the leaves, the fruit. In the same way, the entire universe was resting within Narayan, sleeping, waiting for the moment of creation. But Narayan was not alone. Ancient scriptures describe another eternal being present in this moment, a gigantic cosmic serpent, a being unlike any creature known in the world. Its name was Shisha, the Endless One. Shisha represents infinity itself. Its enormous coils stretched across the cosmic ocean, supporting Narayan as he rested in deep cosmic stillness. The name Shisha means that which remains, because when universes are created and when universes are destroyed, Shisha still remains eternal, unchanging. Some ancient texts describe Shisha with thousands of glowing heads, each hood shining with divine energy, like a living crown spread across the cosmic ocean, and upon those endless coils, Narayan rests peacefully, eyes closed, perfectly calm. The entire universe is still asleep. The stars are unborn, the galaxies do not yet exist. Time has not started flowing, but deep within the silence of the cosmic ocean, something is slowly preparing to begin. The first movement of creation, the first spark of the universe, the moment when existence will finally awaken. The cosmic ocean remains calm, dark, infinite. Its waters stretch endlessly through the silent universe. Nothing moves, nothing changes. Narayan continues resting peacefully upon the coils of Shisha beneath him. Shisha floats like a living foundation of infinity. His massive coils support Narayan above the cosmic ocean. His many glowing hoods spread outward like a divine canopy, protecting the source of creation. The universe remains silent, but deep within this silence something begins to change. A subtle energy appears. At first it is barely noticeable, a faint shimmer, a gentle golden glow. Ancient texts describe Narayan as the source of all creation. Every star that burns in the night sky, every planet that circles a distant sun, every galaxy drifting through space, all originate from Narayan. And now, that hidden creative power begins to awaken. The cosmic ocean starts reflecting a faint golden glow. The silent waters shimmer softly. The darkness of the universe begins to fade. The creation of the universe is part of an endless cosmic cycle. Universes appear, universes disappear, but the eternal beings remain. Shisha's thousands of heads glow like stars in the darkness, each one silently watching the beginning of creation. Then something incredible happens. From the center of Narayan, a point of light appears, a tiny spark of golden energy. At first it is small, barely visible, but slowly, the light begins to grow. The cosmic ocean reflects its glow across the endless waters. The silent universe begins to shine, and from that glowing center, something begins to emerge, a slender golden stem, slowly rising upward. The stem grows gently from Narayan, stretching upward through the cosmic ocean, moving toward the empty sky of the newborn universe. The stem continues rising, higher and higher. Its golden surface shines with divine energy. The cosmic ocean reflects its light. The darkness continues fading. Something extraordinary is about to appear, something that will shape the universe itself. The first sign of creation. The golden stem continues rising through the cosmic ocean, slowly, gracefully, because at the top of the rising stem, something begins to form. At first it appears as a small glowing shape. Petals begin to appear, one by one, opening gently in the silent universe. A magnificent flower emerges, a lotus, but not an ordinary lotus. This is a cosmic lotus, a divine lotus glowing with golden light. Its petals shine like suns. Ancient scriptures describe this lotus as one of the most sacred symbols of creation. The lotus floats peacefully above the cosmic ocean, connected to Narayan through the long golden stem. Watching as the universe slowly prepares to begin, the waters reflect the glowing lotus above. Inside the lotus, a new being is forming, a being who will shape the universe, stars, planets, worlds. This being is Brahma, the cosmic creator, but at this moment, Brahma has not yet awakened. The lotus floats silently above the cosmic ocean. Inside its glowing petals, the creator sleeps. When Brahma awakens, he will find himself alone, floating above an endless cosmic ocean. No stars, no planets, no sky, and he will not know the purpose of his existence. Yet from that mystery the story of creation will begin. That story begins in the next episode, Birth of Brahma from the Lotus.